adorable. Okay.
Hey, this first poem, it's called, it doesn't have a name, but this first poem is called something. I remember when I was little, I didn't care about anything. All that mattered to me was what to play, where to wander off to in my imagination. My mind was endless. I could be sitting silently while killing a monster in my head with my bare hands. But there was no blood. I was innocent. I could do anything. Until school came around, and then I was the freak. Just because I didn't need you to make my life worth living. I had a constant movie going on inside my head. And I was the star, so why would I need your approval? But you stopped me. I became like everyone else. Nothing special, no imagination. You see, what you're doing is stealing my mind. And without thoughts, this life is impossible, so why would you stop me? Why would you put my mind into a chokehold? Suffocating my imagination, killing my childhood. Without imagination, we wouldn't be real. We're all an offspring of God's imagination, and if God can make all this with his mind, why can't we make things for ourselves? Things that nobody else can see, things that bring us joy that nobody understands. Thoughts are the greatest gifts that we can give ourselves. So let your mind roam free like a pack of wild dogs. It has no boundaries unless you make them. Your mind is a beautiful thing. Why don't you use it? Now this is a rather dark poem. I was thinking a lot about Nazis and the Holocaust when I wrote this. It's called Father. I saw a face in the clouds, and when I tried to stare back, it got dark. So good night, God. I hope you had a good time, and hey, I want you to know, your teardrops, they taste like bubble gum. The kind that nobody likes to chew. It gets too hard, and it tastes like nothing, so it's kind of like you. I'm not saying I'd spit you out right away. I'm saying I'd wait for your flavor to come back, and when it doesn't, I'll spit you out. Oh, Father who art in heaven, I'm shallow and I'm vain, I'm dirty and I'm worthless. Send me a rainstorm, a flood, maybe a fire to cleanse me of my sin. I don't think it's there, but you say it is. I can't wait to feel like your son, washed in the blood of a sheep, slaughtered like a pig, my blood dripping into a bucket full of the lust of my father, the greed of my own. The gluttony of an attention whore crying at your feet so they can get looked at by a father and not get touched until he finishes. Not get beaten like a racing horse with a broken mind, just to be loved so everyone can see it, pure. But tainted by the misguided thought of existence, by chemically induced visions of a false being telling us all what to do, playing a twisted game of life. I want to know what love is, in a real way, from someone I can hold, someone who can hold me. Father, so, again, good night. I'll wake you up if you ever feel like caring.